Praise Master Jesus. The end of that movie was disastrous. I will plead with us during our leisure time. Watch this movie from part 1 to part 5. Series of issues, different family, different issues. That boy ended, it's something else. His friend gave him gun to protect his sister. The sister eventually went for the party, and where he was trying to rescue his sister, they gunned him down. It is well. The topic before us is building on godly principles. We all know that our God is a principle God. And so, He has given us rules and regulations for us to have a happy home. Likewise, everywhere we find ourselves, and everything we do on earth has rules and regulations, has principle, the ways to do things, so that everything will work perfectly. And our text has been written this morning, or this afternoon rather. The family still remain the authentic solution to our genealogical challenges. A family is a micro sample of our society. Therefore, if there is healing from an individual home, our society will definitely get cured. Like we all used to say that charity begins at home. And I want us to know one thing, that we all stand as a nation. What I produce in my home will reflect my society. We are products of our family. And some people used to say, that's how we are in our family, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. It's so pathetic to what is happening in the whole world today. I heard the story of a man that, because of temperament, he went to school to pick his daughter, and the moment he came back, they were having argument, he and his wife, and lo and behold, he stamped the wife to death and his daughter. Please and please, although the Bible is against divorce, but when your marriage is facing crisis and if involve domestic violence, and it look as if either you or your husband or children will die, please leave. I'm not asking you to divorce, but at least separate. Before it leads to that level, communicate with your parents and with your pastor. Please and please. Please and please. A lot is happening. It's so sad. So sad. We had the story of recently how a man stabbed his wife to death. Different issues. And please, those that are youth in the house, when you are caught or during your courtship, you will notice the red flag. And because of love is blind, but marriage is high hope now. That we hope on it. If you're still single, once you notice a red flag, please step back. Say how things can work out. Don't marry a man or woman that has no regard for anyone. Because by the time both of you marry together, it will treat you like a trash. Even if you report he or she to her parents, she will not listen. She doesn't care. I don't care. Please and please, a man or woman must fear God and must value life. It's so sad with what is happening in our society. The text, Joshua 24 verse 15 says, if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, that went on the other side of the flood, or the gods of Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. If time permits me, I'll come back to this text. The gods that our father had served, many of us are still serving those gods. Those gods are still claiming lives. A woman of God testified, it said in her family, she lost her 5 siblings at a particular age. And when it was her turn, she cried unto God, and God reversed it. The family is a determinant factor to growth and well-being of a society, because a family is the micro unit of a society. Therefore, if a family is well fixed and healthy, our society and a nation will be healed. If family is being fixed, our society and nation, things will will be better. So what is a principle? A principle is a fundamental truth or proportion that serves as a foundation for a system to run smoothly and successfully. Our parents have rules and regulations in our homes. You don't do this, you do this, you do that. For example, from my own family, we dare not eat outside. And then when my parents were not around, if anybody bring food, we dare not touch it until they come. You might not even allow you to eat that food. We cook another food for you to eat in the house. Principles. Principles. Don't say, we're in Jensen age. Train up your child. It's very, very important, so that we have healthy society. Happy family are built on strong foundation of shared values and experience. Let's say the principle. Godliness is the nature and the character of God. So we want to look at the principles. I'm going to mention them one after the other. Then if time permits me, maybe I'll be able to explain one or two. Principle of purpose, a principle of love and understanding, principle of honor, principle of godly parenting, values and structures, principle of quality time together. Principle of honoring and obedience to one's parents. Principle of effective communication. Principle of provision. Principle of willingness and openness. And the last one, principle of care. Principle of purpose. Purpose is a reason for something existence. If we look at the book of Revelation chapter 4 verse 11, they worship God, and the last it says God created us so that we do what? We give him pleasure. God created us, Genesis chapter 1 from verse 26 to 27. After God said, let us make a man in our own image, and he do what? He said the first pronouncement from God, or pronunciation from God, God pronounced blessing upon you and I to be fruitful and to multiply. Whatever the purpose of a living in unknown, abuse is what? It's inevitable. God created us is the what? Is the altar of marriage, so that we will multiply, we will subdue the earth. So we must know the purpose of marriage. It's not that the wife is a slave. We are to work together. We are to work together to allow the purpose of God's creation to come to pass. Principles of love and understanding. We must love one another. Ephesians, in that text, another text that talks about the wife loves. You must what? You must reference your husband. The husbands must love. You don't command respect. You don't command love. When you love someone, that fellow will do what? Will love you back. Men, don't wait until you make love with her before you say, I love you. Ephesians chapter 5, 25 to 23 talks about love and understanding. Do not allow your love to wax cold, because we've given birth to 3 children, 4 children. So therefore, you neglect us. You don't look at our side. And the women also, let's still love. I know that one commons among us. We put all our loves on our children. Am I right? Understanding. We must be able to understand one another. Please permit me to say one or two things about this. We are from this different background, different family. So we must be able to understand ourselves. We must be able to understand. You must be able to know your husband. You must be able to know your wife. The way I react to things is not the same thing my husband reacts to it. We're not from the same womb. Even if you have the same womb, we have different character. So we must be able to understand one another. You must be able to understand the weakness of your wife and the weakness of your husband, and not to use it as a yardstick to abuse him or her. And then, whichever area that we are weak, we should be able to what? To compliment one another and be able to work on it. And not to use this as a yardstick to abuse and to cause, trouble in our homes. Principle of honor. We must respect one another. We must honor one another. You can't have a disagreement and you begin to talk to my parents anyhow. No. We must honor one another. We must respect one another. You don't just talk to your wife as if she's your maid. You don't drag her to mud when you were with your friend or with your family. Likewise, the wife. Give honor to your husband in everything. The entire member of godly family must operate in honor. Husband and wife dealing with each other in love and respect. You see those things that is happening nowadays, that divorce everywhere, separation everywhere. Check it out. Lack of respect, lack of honor when you look at it critically. If the husband does not respect his wife and is expecting the wife to respect him, there will be an issue. So we must sit down and trash this thing out. You will already see the red flag when you are cutting with him or her. Someone that does not has no regard from his parents and is the one that have regard for you when you marry him or her. We must honor one another, no matter what. Principle of godly parenting, values and structures. Please, parents, train those children in the way of the Lord. And both of us, both husband and wife, must join hands together to nurture those children. To do what? To lead them in the way of the Lord. And when they grow, they will outgrow it. Outgrow what? Remove it. Oh, it's Gen Z. It's not our time. It was during our time. And that is like this. You have to take them gently. Take them gently, oh. But then, they are your future. In my language, they said the parent that does not want his children to cry in the morning, they will both cry in the night. Train them in the way of the Lord is very, very important. When you see some character in the life of those children, correct it instantly. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't wait on these children now grow up and then issues started coming and say, that's how they are. Some men will say, leave it. That's how we are in our family. Just leave him or leave her. And so she or she should continue that lineage. Both of you, husband and wife, join your hands together and train the children. Collect the left hand with what? With cane. You want to have peace when you are old? Train them. Train them. It is easy to what? To bend fish when it's what? When it is soft. You try to bend it when it's dry, you will end up using it to cook vegetable soup. I'm telling you. I remember then when we came to this place, and then few weekend, we only have one parish then in OUARCGG, weekend, and that time morning, every weekend there is party, children party, and I'll just be looking at them, and they invited me, a lot of invitation. They will come, they say, I say, I'm sorry, I don't know how to, I'm from the north, I don't know how to jump. And one must say, hey, Mom, if you cannot attend, let's go with your children. I said, where I cannot go, my children too will not go, because I wasn't brought up that way. The moment I start taking these children to party, that's how it's become part of them. Anything that is happening anywhere. One of my brother was relating with somebody, and my father now realized that this child does not have a good character. My father sits him down and said, that child that is coming to play with you, this and this and this, I don't want. For this purpose. Because if care is not taken, you will start behaving like him. And I don't want. Please, especially we mothers, fathers in diaspora, train your children. I will not say more than that. Principles of quality time together. This also affects us, we that are in diaspora. If your wife is in Nigeria, in your hometown, hey, save money. If it is twice in a year, go home. Thank God for different means of communicating. WhatsApp call, whatever call. Do it, and don't allow anybody to come and give you free food at home. Free food will lure you. Please go to YouTube, learn how to cook, or when you go home, tell your wife to teach you how to cook. Please. And there are some mothers that come from home, and then when they come here, they are looking for part-time. Don't do shortcuts. Go home. Don't stay 2-3 years. And if your children are in Nigeria or your home country, Please communicate with them. Knows what is going on. Don't abandon them. Don't say they're in good sense. Yes, fine, they're in good sense, but there's a need. I was talking to someone. I'm not going to go deep. I said, please go and check on your children. Because of circumstances, the fellow couldn't. But by the time this fellow, it was something else. They have beat those children like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The fellow has to look for me, start sending me message and come. He said, and you told me. You told me. I said, it's because of your issues. That's why you couldn't go home. But thank God you are there. Amend it now. It's psychological effects. Psychological effects. Permit me to say this. I don't know if you're here and your children's in your home country and you know that what you are doing cannot allow you to bring them. Know how you will save. Make a plan. It is for you to go home after you have achieved, or you want to move to another country that will allow you to go with your children, that you'll be able to monitor them. Do it. Don't relax here. I'm so sorry, but they are your future. It's not everything your uncle, your aunts, your grandma can train them. Your eyes must be there. Have it at the back of your mind. As you are walking, be saving. Be saving. And knows that you need to be with your children. With your children. I think during COVID something happened. One of our member, they was in school, and then everywhere was shut down, and then I think the lady now the parents couldn't come here. We couldn't go to the hospital where this lady was, a university student. She ran mad. She couldn't get herself. I was not the mother, I was weeping. We couldn't reach there because of COVID, and the mother was in Nigeria. And some people are saying, let your children go. I said, my children go anywhere, I follow. I monitor. I wasn't the biological mother. Come and see me. I spoke to the lady on the phone. Later they said you give me the phone, and she was just talking from rack. She would start from rack and go to Dubai. What she was saying was jargons. Please, mothers, I beg us, spend time together. Principle of honoring and obedience to our parents, to one's parents. The fact that we got married does not mean we should neglect our parents. Let's take good care of them. Let's take good care of them. No husband should said my wife, no, you must not, they have enough. No, wife, take care of your parents. Take care of them. There must be mutual agreement how to take care of our parents. And children, take care of your parents. Principle of provision. Meeting the needs of your household is primary responsibility of both husband and wife. Our husband money is our money, but our own money is my money. Am I saying something? But we need to work together. Our money. But when it comes to our own money, you say, no, I have another me. I had something to do with my money. I have something else to do with my money. But our money, the man's own is our money, right? But our own, we have. See, principle of oneness and openness. Genesis chapter 2, verse 25. The Bible said they were both together. They were both naked, and they were not ashamed of one another. Excuse me, let me ask this question. If both of you can sleep, you can make love without clothes. So what is it you are hiding for one another? Did you cover yourself when you go to Jerusalem? So what is it? What is it that we are hiding that you cannot say it? Oh, I know the kind of husband I marry. Oh, I cannot tell him everything. Oh, I know the kind of wife I have. Oh, I cannot tell him everything. Oh, at times it causes divorce when we keep everything. We need to open up. You cover up some things in your father's house, in your mother's house, and that thing has started manifesting in the life of your children, and you say, let us pray, and you refuse to say, hey, let us join our hands together and pray. So, principle of care. There must be mutual care between the husband and the wife, which must resonate in the life of children. Principle of care. Men, take care of us. Not until when we are sick. That is when you know, say, okay, where is Maggie? I know our sisters are laughing. Take care of us. Take good care of us. I say we are sick. What did you do that you say you are sick? You say you are tired. What's it's as if we are stone, so we shouldn't get tired. We must not complain. We must not complain. Please, husband, take good care of us, and wife, take good care of your husband and the children. I know that men are trying, right? And our sisters also, they are trying. We're all trying. So let's see the benefits of building family on godly principles. To be honest with you, my heart is bleeding. I will not deceive us. Check social medias. And this is not only among the ungodly people, even in the church of God. Pastor stamped wife to death. Pastor's wife left home with her children. Yes. Yes. I think there's something wrong somewhere that we need to look into it critically. Don't shut your mouth. Open up. Don't die in silence. But then knows who you discuss your matters with. Not with Al Jazeera, CNN, BBC. Godly family produce a godly society where peace and tranquility reign, while morally families produce a corrupt and immoral society. It provides a platform or bedrock on which a godly home runs. It enhances the unities of the family. A strong and united family is the bedrock for a peaceful and productive society. Divorce is rampant like you just close your eyes, you hear piam, piam, piam. It just, as if Satan does not like happy family. Like everybody has contributed. Prayer. Before you take any rash decision, think about your wife, your children, yourself. And please permit me to say this. If I'm going to step on your toe, please forgive me. Maybe I'll round up. Husband and wife, sit together, plan. Don't cover the glory of your wife, and the husband don't cover the glory of your husband. If your husband have it, it will show. If wife have it, so don't say, how can you rise above me? And because of that, there is issue at home. I want to beg us. That is where problems start. Sit down. Think together. Reason together. That's not how we'll not bite one another. We will. But let's sort it out. I'll say it again. If you're in a marriage that involves domestic violence and it looks as if you will die or the children will die, please excuse yourself. Let your parent know. Let us, at least, maybe that will give you enough time or him or her time to reason and look at it critical, so that there will be no death in the family. And the worst part of it, if a man kill wife, they will eventually kill the man. If the wife killed the husband, they eventually killed dead by hanging, and those children will suffer it. And it's family that will take care of them. Psychologically, those children will never want to settle down. God will heal families in Jesus' name.